And then when Mars asks you to list the skills in basketball, you didn't even use playmaking. You only said dribbling and shooting.
Yeah, bro. He asked me for a number, bro. He's
But you only
asking me
said
for a number.
two. You only
Yeah,
said
bro.
two.
But then we clarified it later on. Like this is not. If you ask me for a number for a skill in basketball, I'm not gonna sit here like, all right, what's the number in my head? I don't have that in my head. I have to
But
think
why
about
did you hold on?
I'll
But
come to
after
two
30
though.
minutes of arguing about playmaking, why did you only say two things and none of them were playmaking as a skill?
it. What are we talking about? Playmaking. What do you mean?
All right, let me slow it more down for you. I understand, Doug. It's that type of day. I understand. When Mars asked you how many skills are there in basketball, you only listed two, and yet literally less than 2 minutes prior to him asking that question, you guys was going back and forth about the skill of playmaking. So
When,
all right,
when,
let's
when we
actually,
go, wait. What do you mean the skill of playmaking? We were talking about in the ways and the people that can play make,
so
right?
all right,
That's
so let
what
me
we
get
were
straight to the
talking
point.
about.
Let me get straight to the point then.
Go ahead.
Is playmaking a skill?
I don't consider playmaking a skill. No,
Hey, yo.
So
I
so
don't.
so playmaking is not a skill. So
I
what is
don't look.
playmaking, sir?
I don't
What
look
is
at
playmaking?
playmaking. I told you we already walked through this the whole entire time. I think your playmaking is your ability to be a pure point guard, but I rank that differently from skill in basketball. I don't look at skill, the definition of a skill in real life, and apply that to basketball. I look at skill more as your scoring and your dribbling package because that's what I've been taught for my whole entire life.
Oh, okay.
That
So when it comes to words, you limit the definition of words to benefit your argument. But let's move
No,
on
that's
then.
not. How is that? Because I don't define playmaking the way that Mars is doing. Mars defines playmaking in the same exact way that is defined in real terms. I look at playmaking in basketball terms that I've been taught my whole entire life. That's not me picking and choosing to benefit my argument. That's me going with what I've been taught my whole entire life. So what are you even talking about?
Yeah, I'll
No,
come to two.
what I'm saying is you don't consider playmaking a skill, and yet the only skill in basketball is shooting and dribbling.
It's
See, that's
scoring. It's scoring the variety of ways you can score and dribble the ball. Yes, that's the way I look at it. That's the way I've been taught my whole entire life.
so there's no other skills. There's only two.
That's the way I've been taught my whole entire life. Yes, that's what I define it as.
When you learn basketball.
Fuck my growing up. Watching the game, watching people on ESPN, watching people my people who play the ball. I mean the same reasons that the same way you learn basketball.
So out of
Looking shit
48
up.
minutes a game, you watch basketball. You only take in, yeah, those guys only great at two skills: dribbling and shooting.
It's not. They could be great at more things, but not be skilled. Like, I can see a guy's a great playmaker, a guy's a great defender, a guy's a great rim protector, a guy's a great scorer, a guy's a great passer. I could look at all of those things. I just classify skill differently. The thing that you're doing, you're trying to include skill in everything and thinking that
Yeah,
me
I'm,
saying
I'm
that
using the
somebody,
word in its
yeah,
definition.
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. You think that me saying that somebody is, I'm not including everything as skill that somehow they're worse. That's not what I'm doing. I just classify it
No, that's not
differently.
what I said. No, what I simply said is we need. Low talked about this, but like in general, the basketball community has to evolve their dialogue when it comes to these types of conversations. Skill isn't just dribbling and shooting. That's ridiculous to say. The fact that and that's why you're pointing out like he rarely sees the action on ball. He pitches more off ball because those guys they're not just running around doing nothing. They're doing things that they're good at, which they are skilled at, which is something that they worked on throughout their whole career. That's why they would take their roles in the team game. So playing on ball defense is skill. You moving around, coming off the screen is a certain type of skill. Rebounding is a skill. There's multiple skills to the game of basketball besides just dribbling and shooting.
But there's I can agree with you on that. There's multiple things in the game of basketball than just dribbling, I mean scoring and shooting. I can agree with you on that. That's why when we talk about who's a better player, I include all of those aspects on why he's a better player. When we take the definition of a skill, like who's the more skilled player of all time, we're not even talking about skill. We're just talking about who's the better player or who's the most complete player because we're including everything and every aspect of life into that one player. So we're not even talking about who's the most skilled player in NBA history. We're just talking about who's the best player in NBA history. That's what you're doing if we're including every single thing. Defense, rebounding, all of that shit. We're just talking about who's the most complete or who's the better player. I'm just trying to separate the two.
Yeah, you separate it by comparing more than two skills. But all right, let's give a different example. You say who's better, Kobe or Jordan?
Jordan.
Why? You said they're the same exact player. Why is he better?
I said that Jordan to me is better because I think he's more dominant than Kobe Bryant. On top of that, he's just as skilled. Maybe Kobe's more skilled, but Michael Jordan is damn near close to it. He's also probably a better defender than Kobe Bryant, if not the same. So I'm giving the edge to Michael Jordan. He's a great play. He's a great playmaker and
So
passer.
what you just said, you literally just said they have about the same amount of skill, if not Kobe a little more, and they're about the same
You know,
defensively,
You
and
know
yet Jordan was more dominant.
you know how
How
high
is that
I rank.
so?
You know how high I rank Kobe?
Number
Yeah,
two.
you ranked them top five.
He's top three. So I'm splitting hairs.
No, yeah, I honestly, yeah, you ranked them top five, which is top three is including top five, but
Hmm.
we're just talking about Jordan and Kobe, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going by what you said. You said they're about the same skill wise, but Kobe's a little more skilled and about the same defensively, and yet Jordan was more dominant. Why
I
was Jordan
gave
more dominant?
I gave the edge. I gave the edge to Michael Jordan as the defender, and then I said that Michael Jordan is more dominant mainly due to his athleticism.
Oh, now we use athleticism. Okay.
I mean, I'm separating. I have to include everything when I'm talking about the better player. But you're talking about more skilled, which is a different argument. Like
No,
I
that's
don't
not what
know.
I asked.
What are you asking me then?
No, I asked you who
You
was
asked me who's
better
better.
and your
You asked
reasons
me who's
why.
better.
Yes.
I told you who's better, and you're telling me. I'm saying who's the better player and my definition. And now, like, what are you even talking about? You saying I'm not being consistent? How? I told you I include everything when I'm talking about better player, and I'm telling you everything that I include. Then you're just saying I'm not being consistent and switching up, which I don't understand how I am. How am I? I said Kobe's more skilled, so what are we doing?
Mhm.
Somebody could be a better player and somebody else be more skilled than them.